The first step to reaching your full potential is having the courage to start. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen ed provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia Learning. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Batch, my man, what's up, brother?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing really good, man. Excited to go see you. You got the Laugh Now, Laugh Later comedy tour that you're about ready to kick off. Actor, producer, influencer, long jumper, I hear, comedian. You do it all, right?
Ooh, and don't forget the ladies, man.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. We could talk about that coming up. Even according to Forbes magazine, Time magazine, they say our guest here is one of the top influencers of all time. You're the GOAT of influencers, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
On this new tour, is there some new material you're coming with? Is this all brand new stuff that we're going to see out on this new comedy tour?
Oh, yeah, this is all brand new stuff, never seen before stuff. I'm gearing up to shoot a special. So it's going to be special.
It sounds like it. The tour is kicking off here in just a few days, March 4th and 5th, Kansas City. Look out, he's coming. Also, you're going to be all the way in California, from Florida, all the way up in the Northeast. You're hitting them all. What's the structure for you when you're writing some of these sketches on Instagram and when you're preparing for your stand-up? How's the process for you? Is it different with every joke, or do you kind of have the way that you like to do it?
You know, that's a very interesting question because, yeah, there's a total different format for each. And it's kind of crazy because the way I section it off, it's like two different parts in my brain. It's like I can't do both at the same time. If I'm writing stand-up, my mind has to be in stand-up mind. If I'm doing sketches, my mind has to be in sketches mind. So, you know, when I'm doing the stand-up, it's more observational how I go through life. If I'm going through life and I experience something, I'm on my notepad and I'm writing it down. I'm formulating that. I'm turning it into joke structure. If I'm doing a sketch, then it's a different type of point. I don't even go on my notepad when I'm writing the sketches. I have to visualize the sketch in my head, and I try my best to take my vision and make it come to life through video format.
When was the first time that you actually got up and did stand-up? Was that a long time ago? Has it been recently when you started doing that?
I started stand-up about 10 years ago. 12 years ago, actually.
And do you remember the first club? Was it a comedy club, the first time you got up and did 5 minutes? Is that how it worked, or how did it go the first time you got on stage?
Yeah, so the first time I went on stage, it wasn't a comedy club because, you know, I didn't have a name or anything like that. So I couldn't really perform where I wanted, but I performed at a restaurant in Miami. And it was based on a dare. One of my friends, he's like, "Yo, man, you funny in real life, but can you be funny on stage?" I was like, "Oh, we could find out." And he's like, I dare you to go on stage and perform in front of these random people." And I was like, "Oh, you for real?" And I went on and I did it, and I haven't stopped ever since.
Nice work, yeah. And that's not an easy thing to do because comedy takes a certain kind of setup, really. Like a restaurant sometimes isn't the best place to be doing stand-up, but it sounds like you killed it. So you got the gift. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing about stand-up. Like, it's a joy. It's just a craft of, like, you really have to love it. You can't just do stand-up just to, like, you know, like, yeah, you can do it on a dare and get away with it once or twice, but in order to, like, perfect it and really, you know, and love it, you have to constantly do it. I remember performing at, you know, bars. I would perform at bars where no one really cared. I would perform in hotel lobbies. I remember performing in TGI Fridays in the back patio. Like, if there was a mic and a stage, I was there performing.
King Bach is our guest. He's got a new comedy tour that's kicking off this week. Laugh Now, Laugh Later. Make sure you go to his website, kingbach.com, and find out when he's coming to a city near you. You gained a lot of attention. I know you crushed it on the platform Vine. That's kind of what catapulted you to stardom. Do you remember what your first Vine was? Do you remember like the day that you did your first 6 seconds?
Oh, the first Vine ever. I remember it was horrible. I filmed the road. I filmed myself in a car, and I was like, road, car, and then that was it. And I was just trying to figure it out because at the time, like, you could not upload pre-made videos. So you had to actually shoot everything in-app, and you had to edit it in-app. But you couldn't even edit. You just had to shoot, stop recording, shoot, stop recording, and then hopefully the final product made sense. And my first one made no sense at all.
What was the demise of Vine? Because I know it was very popular. You had the most followers of anybody else. It became very popular, but then I think Twitter bought them, and before you know it, it wasn't long after that, I feel like it went away. What led to the end of Vine?
You know, I think
The first step to reaching your full potential is having the courage to start. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen ed provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia Learning. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
I don't even have the answer for that. You know, it's like things come and things go. You know, what was the end of MySpace? I think it was just, you know, new things came around. You have Instagram. You know, you have TikTok now. It's just things just, they go through their phases.
Which social platform of all the ones right now do you think you get the biggest return on?
You know, Instagram and TikTok. TikTok, I have, 25.4 million followers.
That's amazing. And how often are you putting content on there? Is it every day? Is it just depend on your mood? Sometimes you're on fire and you're spitting this stuff out, or do you have like a number in your head? Like, I want to try to put out this much content in a week.
Yeah, I try to I try to just go based on feeling. Like, I always create when I feel like creating. It's like I never try and force anything. So, you know, sometimes it's daily, sometimes it's once a week. But yeah, I'm always creating though.
Not only creating on social media, but you've been on the big screen and doing acting, a lot of acting lately. You went to acting school, actually. So this is not something that you just started doing and you were great at it. You had to work at this, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been studying acting since I was 13, you know, ever since I've just been like one of those weird kids in school that just love doing different characters and personalities.
I've heard people say that acting school, I didn't really get much out of it. And then some people say, I actually got a lot out of it. For you, did you get a lot out of it? And what was the biggest thing that you took from going to acting school?
Yeah, I think I did get a lot out of it. You know, the people who don't get a lot out of it, I think they might already have experience. I was coming from someone who didn't have any experience in the industry. So, you know, I learned a lot of acting on film technique, which is very important because if you do theater, the same techniques that you use in theater won't really work for you on the big screen because, you know, film captures all the subtle details. Which if you come from theater, you really can't be as big and as broad because then it'll appear as what they call overacting.
Our guest, King Bach, getting ready to hit the comedy stage, coming to your city. Laugh Now, Laugh Later. Get those tour dates by going to his website. Also follow him on TikTok. watch his stories on the gram. You are from Canada, Batch, but you moved to the States at a young age. How often do you get north of the border? Do you still go up there quite a bit?
Yeah. I have all my family up in Toronto, so I go up. I got a bunch of friends out there too. I visit, have fun. Yeah, I love it.
I got some friends in Canada, and lately they've been pissed off. Every time I talk to them, they're really upset about the restrictions. It seems like they've been very strict on the COVID restrictions up there in Canada. Have you been hearing some of that from some of your family? Like they're ready to get back to life, and Canada's a lot slower than they are here in the U.S.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was just there, and you can't walk in anywhere without showing that good old vaccine card. So that's the difference between out there and in here in the U.S.
And everybody from Canada seems to have a story about Drake. I know that you've probably got a handful of them. You actually played some ball at his house one time. He's got quite the facility there for shooting baskets. It was that NBA All-Star when it was in Toronto maybe 4 years ago?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I was there, NBA All-Star. I was with Kevin Hart, and he invited me over to Drake's house. I was like, oh, this is crazy. Went over there, and everyone was just chilling. I think everyone was. LeBron James was there. And
do you still call yourself king when you're around LeBron James? I mean, do you have to go to Prince at that point?
Yeah, at that point, I'm just peasant. I'm just peasant back.
Not even Prince. Nice. So what happened? You get out there and you start balling? I mean, did you ball on these fools? Did you show them who the king was?
In my mind, I did, but in actuality, I just sat there and watched. I think Kev and Drake, if I remember correctly, they were doing like a bet. They would pick random people at the party, bring them downstairs, and I think they were doing like $10,000 shots, meaning like if Kev picked this random person, he made the shot, then Drake would have to pay him $10,000. If and then vice versa. So it was just watching them. I was like, oh, y'all just got money like that. Like, okay, cool.
Damn. Who ended up making the most money, you think, that night?
I can't even remember. I was just shocked. I was just shocked the whole thing was even going down. The way that they were giving out the money was through credit cards. They would all take out their black cards and write down the number and just transfer the money.
Let's go ahead and swipe this over to you. Swipe that, swipe this. I want to play a little game with you if you don't mind. It's called This or That, where I'll just name two things and then you pick a side. We'll start with a couple of your Canadian friends. This or that. You going with Bieber or Drake?
Bieber.
Oh, the Biebs. Nice. All right. How about Tupac or Biggie?
Oh, Tupac.
Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy all day, man. That was a quick answer there. Nice. Have you had a chance to meet Eddie?
I have not, but he actually inspired me. So, back in those Napster days, I would download Raw and Delirious and listen to that day in and day out.
Yeah, that raw.
In a fast-paced world, every day brings new challenges and new opportunities. At Strayer University, we know a thing or two about getting and staying ahead of change. For over 130 years, we've been providing students like you with innovative tools, customized support, and an education built to empower you, so you can find your way forward and always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Delirious classic stuff. I used to have that on cassette, showing how old I am. Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Oh man. I love them both.
You got to pick one. It's part of the game, Batch.
Dave Chappelle, because it's a Chappelle show.
Oh, that was a tough decision. I could tell. Nicki or Cardi?
Nicki.
All right. Rihanna or Halle Berry?
or Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah, see?
That's two different genres.
I know, but you got to pick. You know what genre I'm going with.
Oh, I know what genre you're going with.
Rihanna or Halle Berry?
I'm going to have to go with 007 Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah. What a doll. And beer or wine for the batch?
Ooh, it depends. We got lady involved, then we're going to hit that wine. If it's just the fellas, we bearing it up.
Yeah, let's throw down some beers, my man. All right, how about Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Shaq or Kobe?
Oh, Shaq or Kobe? Kobe.
Yeah, he passed away, so you kind of have to go with Kobe. And then
I felt bad if I said Shaq, because Shaq is still alive and Shaq and a fool.
Always. And I know that you're actor, producer. If people want to listen to Batch's music, it's on Spotify, it's on Pandora, it's on YouTube. You've got albums that you've come out with, comedy albums, musical albums. You were an athlete in college, right, at FSU. Is that true?
Yeah. I did track and field at Florida State University. Did the high jump. I jumped 7 feet, 2.5 inches. So you can dunk.
You're only like not even 6 feet. And can you dunk a basketball?
Yeah, we don't tell the ladies my height. We let them find out on their own.
Hey, man, it ain't the size. It's it's how you work it. That's what it comes down to. You've done comedy. You've been a long jumper, high jumper, influencer, producer, actor. Is there anything on the bucket list that you have a little box for a check, but you haven't checked the box yet?
Ooh, man. Father.
Want to be a daddy. That's the biggest role you may have in your entire life. So strap yourself in for that one, my man.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for your time. I want to go see you out on the road. He's got the big comedy tour coming up. You can get all the dates at kingbatch.com. Appreciate your time, man. Best of luck, and proud of all the work you've been putting in, man. And you're just getting started.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
In a fast-paced world, every day brings new challenges and new opportunities. At Strayer University, we know a thing or two about getting and staying ahead of change. For over 130 years, we've been providing students like you with innovative tools, customized support, and an education built to empower you, so you can find your way forward and always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.